having stuff you take for granted, isn't it? You know, your health, your wealth, your relationships. You just take it for granted, isn't it? You take stuff for granted. I suppose sometimes we don't realise how fortunate we are. And when you watch them like that, people, that little girl who passed away, you just think, wow. Another lady he spoke to, she had this cancer thing, wanted to go to, there was treatment in Mexico, and she beat it, but it come back, and then like one of the, she sadly died a few weeks after. He went to see her in hospital, stage 4 cancer, and you think, it's really quite upsetting, really. It's amazing how positive then people are, isn't it? They're at the end and they're really sort of like, and they do. There was another one, this little boy, might have been Pride of Britain or something, and he set up. His mum passed away, and he'd set up. He's only, don't know, well spoken, all right, Matt, and he set up this sort of thing in memory of his mum, and he thought, that's really good. They feel good things, don't they? They feel good things. Did you turn up? Did the watch turn up? You said about paying the postage, don't you? Worried, Matt, if you didn't pay if you want to. Carol. Okay. I'll be honest, I did send it second class. Is there anything else I just sent it second class today? Not sure about a tracking number on it, actually. Can't remember. I've got the receipt in the thing. That's something be gutted if it does, someone gets nicked, isn't it? You think, well. Again, I'm not going to nick anyone's. Hello. I'm not going to nick anyone's. I don't know what you call it. Money. I'm not going to nick any money, or like, I wouldn't nick a parcel from a doorstep or something. But you hear it all the time, don't you? People don't care, innit? Hello. Morning. 10 people watching on YouTube. Bloody hell, I'm well famous. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know. It causes a bit of misery, doesn't it? They don't care, do they? Morning. Monster carp. Are you a fisherman? Yeah. It's my Saturday off, but I'm working. We're busy. We've got 4 cars going out, and it's my daughter's birthday, so I'm going around this afternoon about 4:00. Hello. Oh, right. You need to watch out for the what? Homosexuals. What do I need to watch out for them? No, I need to watch out for people like you that are very prejudiced, mate. Oh, Carol. No, we need to. What's that? The troll next door. I'm sure your mum and dad are very proud of you. I'm sure your mum and dad are. Wow, that's our cherub there. Male, young. Guarantee that. Ruin. Hello. I guarantee you're male and young, and your mission is to like. I don't really want to make a good first impression, mate. I'd say you're going to struggle in life big time with jobs and all sorts of stuff. No, I was going to a barbecue or something. They was on holiday. Hope everyone. Anyway, so no, because they've been away, and I suppose and the kids and that, a bit of a mission in it. When you ain't got them, you're like, just come home and like you live on your own. Just come home, then you come home, nothing else to do in it because the house is like you left it. Don't know what that means. Purple, saying what? I don't know what that means. But yeah, don't sort of watch them videos. They get you, really. It's a shame we don't, but then someone somewhere would steal it, wouldn't they? I know someone who done this. Hello, Lota. She used to be in charge of this this charity. It was like veterans. They used to go up to Wootton Bassett, all the bikers. And the bikers are very thing, and someone took the charity over and took it over and was clearly stealing money. They couldn't prove it, but they knew he was, and he was Don't know. But what can you? There's scammers everywhere. Tell you now, if there's people with like tourists, and you go tourists anywhere touristy, they're easy pickings. You can see them, and it all got their phones out, videoing, and your guards down. You're on holiday. Just be careful in it. Be super careful in it. Uncle's good at speaking perils. What the heck? Am I mad? What, mad as in I should be more sensible, or mad as in like annoyed? Oh yeah. You could do yourself, Caroline, couldn't you? You know, if you got off your phone and didn't watch me, you'd have a few hours a week. Caroline, my girlfriend's just doing it perfectly. She does some every day because she's not at work, obviously, as well, but she don't do all day. She does some. Hello. Weird. What is that you just sent? It's too much though, isn't it, Caroline? I'm looking at here and thinking on my wardrobe, I couldn't find this. Can't get in the loft. Isn't it mad to the stuff you put up there? And I'll clear mine out a little bit, or there's a reasonable amount of space up there now. You just think, why am I keeping half this stuff? It's weird. It's memories, isn't it? Oh my! I've got loads of trophies. I've got tea chests. London. I've got tea chests up there full of trophies when I used to do motocross. You think they're in my loft. No one can see them. Would I want to put them all out? No, not really. I think we all are, Caroline. We all are. When people downsize, you see it, people downsize, you know, I don't know, like they'd say a 5-bedroom house, you know, they had 3, 4 kids or whatever, and then they downsized, and it's like, love it. I cannot believe it, how nice it is. We've got no loft. We've got 2 cupboards. That's about it. You know, the cupboards are about this big. So you have to minimise everything, and you do, innit? Are you British? Yeah. I think you turn 60. No, that was 2 years ago, mate. No, I've well turned 60. I'm 62 and a half, I suppose. Is getting old horrible? No. No, something inevitable isn't horrible, I don't think. Feels it. You're the only person here who I saw never asked for anything. I do. I want you to sell my cars for me. How do I run 125? I had one of them years ago. Full floater. Simple everything. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You can do it on a bottle of water. What's a bottle? You can have a bottle of water. Bottle of water? Anyway, I'm good, thank you. Just contemplating shit that you got clearance. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why we keep it. Everybody does it. Are you a widow? Oh. No, I'm not even divorced yet. I have a girlfriend and a wife, but I don't live with my wife. My wife's got a new partner. I've got a new partner, and we're all happy. So that's all that matters. I don't know, my wife might even come to my daughter's, I guess, today. So might see her. And the good thing is, yeah, it might. I don't know, Matt. Usually it's a bit quicker than that because I did send it the other day, and I'm like, that seemed to have taken quite a while. But thanks for reading. I'll try and read everybody's messages if you can. Sometimes if it's busy, I mean, I'm lucky I don't get too many. But if you had like 3, 4, 500 people, it's don't even bother. Actually, one of them creators, unless you're really into listening to their music, I wouldn't even bother going on their lives. They're never ever going to answer your question unless they're talking about a subject that you're going to get some benefit or some information from or some knowledge. If they're just talking, don't even bother. I don't know. I don't get it, but you know, I think if I'm making an effort to watch something, it's got to give me something back. You know, if I'm watching something about motorbikes and you know, if they've got like 1,000 people watching, it's probably not. I wouldn't even bother staying around. Love it. Love what? Another thing that I find amazing. I mean, I'm terrible for getting distracted with my phone. And I'm thinking, can you just imagine all these kids? Manchester, no, that's London. I'm in London. That's up north. Can you imagine all these youngsters that are on their phone, like us lot? How how their attention span is going to get shorter and shorter, and expectations. I think the young have got very high expectations of everything, can it? What? Do I get money from the government for my electric car? No. How long have you been in the car? All my life, mate. All my life. My dad started it in 1959. It was best football. I don't follow football. Probably Messi or Ronaldo or someone like that, I guess, on it. Hello, Grace. It's morning here. Good morning. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, you don't get money from getting an electric car off the government. Why would they give you money to get to get a car? No, no, we shouldn't subsidise. Most stuff should be doing my Saturday chores. Can't be bothered, isn't it? Check. I'm not a legend. A myth, yeah, it's a bit of a myth. My knowledge is rather AI. Actually, everybody's AI, aren't they? Artificial intelligence. You ain't intelligent if you're on your phone all day, like me. But that's my thoughts. You must say, no, I think it's a very intelligent. I think it's a very wise thing to do. Waste my time. Everyone says how life's short and we're spending so long on our phones, aren't we? All of us. And I have no excuses. Yeah, Caroline, do you know what I think? I think it's when stuff's too expensive. I mean, if you went to John Lewis and bought a lampshade that was, I don't know, say it was 400 quid for a special lampshade you had to have or something, or a table lamp, that you'd keep. And imagine one for 20 quid at IKEA or you bought on TikTok shop, you would literally bin it when you go, it's rubbish. But you know what? You bin the rubbish stuff. Go and buy, I don't know, expensive item of clothing. How gutted are you? You buy, I don't know, 100 quid pair of jeans or something, and then you spill something on them. A bit of bleach. How absolutely gutted. Imagine it's a cheap thing. I like cheap. When I went away, I had these t-shirts, they're just next to plain. No Yamaha or where I've been around the world. Nothing on them at all. No Oasis or nothing on them. Right. And you know, I love them. And I'm actually thinking I want loads more of them. They're cheap. Primark, you go to Primark, really. Probably get loads of colours, isn't it? Probably go, can I have one of every colour you do, please? And it's, well, how much is that? Well, it's 17 quid. What, for 100 t-shirts? Yeah. Oh, give me 3 of them then. 3 of each one. And I think if it's cheap, you chuck it. Cheap, you chuck it. Expensive, cheap, you chuck it. Expensive, you're a prisoner to it. That's my thing. See you later. That's my thoughts. You may go, no, you're wrong. That's a completely wrong way of doing it. 24 eggs? Oh, because I'm helping the environment in the long run. No, what you want to do, mate, if you want to help the environment, you don't get a car, you walk everywhere. If you if you want to help the environment, don't buy anything that's been made with electricity or energy in a factory. Make sure you go up the woods and get some wood and make your shoes, get some clogs made. I'd say your clothes, I don't know, maybe get some leaves and stick them on something and wear that around you. That would be my thought. And you should be drinking rainwater and eating grass if you really want to help the environment. If not, 24 eggs for 6. Why don't you give them Easter eggs? Give them Cadbury's cream eggs. Stuff that, mate. It'd actually be the way of the world. Well, only thing I think is I can heat my house with electric. I can cook with electric. I can cool my house with electric. I could heat my swimming pool up with electric. The pump that runs the swimming pool is electric. It's not gas because it pumps the water around and filters it. Don't know what else I can't do with electric. I can charge my phone with electric. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The street lights are electric, so electric pretty much is doing everything, isn't it? Does everything that we need, isn't it? What do you need? What do you need to do that electric can't do? It can get you about. Can't fly you. Oh, it can. Short journeys, I suppose. See you later. Cheese and pickle. Yeah, I'm not having sandwiches today, so I'm going to have the calf. I'm having a calf day today. cheeky chops. But that's my fault. I mean, I don't know. You know, trouble is I think we sort of, humans are a bit odd, isn't it? It's like, let's have this beautiful place and let's put some houses on it or something. Don't know. Funny, I don't mind wind farms because I think they're quite mesmerising. And it's not really much if you wanted to put it back right, isn't it? You just literally take the thing down and take the cables out of the floor and there you go. 15-minute potion. No, I'm going soon, mate. We're busy. Intellectuals on the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going soon because we've got 4 cars going out and it's just gonna be one of them. I like them days that are like crazy busy in the morning, before you know it's lunch, and then literally just the afternoon is like to be a skiving, isn't it? What can you get a calf? Anything you want, mate. Calf is pretty good. Distance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I do know, but I don't. No, one I sold the other day. He's coming from Ashford, or they're coming from Ashford, so not far in Kent. Not that far really. Well, from the calf, I had one the other day, Caroline, and like all afternoon, like, oh, God, stuffed. You used to eat that sort of stuff like it was nothing. Just like we'd have that, and then you'd want a pack of crisps afterwards. But now I'm like, I don't actually like that. I don't actually. No, BLT. You having a laugh? What, lettuce? You didn't. Lettuce has ruined my life, mate. Okay. Can I have a chicken, bacon, and mayonnaise baguette? But I want 3 of them. Not for me, 1 each, right? Yeah. Went over. We've got 2 baguettes and we've done 2 rolls. All right, no problem. Anyway, brought it back. There's yours. Literally opened it out and I bought, what's that green stuff? Fuck it, lettuce. So, yeah, I can't believe it. That ruined my day. My life flashed before me. I thought, now I'm going to have to go to hospital. I'm going under the doctors. What's it? Have you got your red and white stripes? What? What car would you think is the best value for money? One that ain't going to go wrong, if I'm honest. I could have tune jacket. I could have curry and chips. But I've found a little loophole. What you do is, I think it's £9.50, and I'll say no. I want exactly that amount, but you put it in 2, and he actually gives you get like almost like 2 portions. So that's the only scam I've worked out over the calf. They scammed me enough putting that lettuce in. I deserve at least a year's free food for that sort of crappy behaviour. Best value hamster play. Go away, mate. You'll be an idiot. Do you want me to block you? Let's block him. Right, he's gone. Get rid of him. Yeah, so what was it? What was the best value car? I don't know, mate. Best value car is one that's never going to go wrong. What is that? I don't know. Don't know. Sort of goon and all this idiot. I think he's like about 5. Oh, there you go. I don't know. It's called Hamster Play B5M. VW. Nah. Honestly, Nissan Micra. I see the other day, I see a Nissan Almera, and I thought, now it's a pucker car. It's like an '08 or something like that. And I thought, you could have had that car from 2008, and if you'd have looked after it, like waxed it, not dented it, or if you got a dent, had a bit of paintwork done, keep it looking nice, hoovered it, matching it when you got its seat covers, I think that car would still be in like perfect working order. Change the oil and that regular. Perfect. Go on forever, innit? What do you want the car to do? Has it got to make you look good? Or has it got to make, are you driving the badge or the car? That's the thing, isn't it? And the more I think about it, I don't do the lottery, but even if I'd done the Euro Millions and I won 100 million, would I get a Porsche or a Lamborghini or anything like that, or a massive house? No. I'll get a house with no cupboard so I can't store any shit. 8 grand. 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 I don't know, actually. Don't ask me work questions. I don't know this sort of rubbish. Go and look on our website. What about a Fiat 500? Yeah, all right. So a diesel, great engine. Yeah. But there's, I mean, how much you want to pay, innit? All right, mate. Yeah, okay. Uh, Fiat 500. Yeah, they're all right. But Fiat is fix it again tomorrow, isn't it? Japanese just seem extra reliable to me. You get an old Nissan and they just seem to be going on forever, don't they? That's just my thoughts. You don't have to listen to me. You go, oh, they look rubbish. We got a little diesel Fiesta around there, and I used it the other week to go to my girlfriend's when we went on holiday, and I like that. It's only a 64 reg, I think, but 20 quid tax. It's got it must have well spec'd it. It's got reversing camera, aircon, electric mirrors, electric windows. Now, to me, I'm going. I think if my car got nicked or whatever or crushed, literally, I'd probably have that. Get the cam belt. Well, it might not even have a cam belt. Might have a timing chain. But what do you want to have a car, innit? What do you want to have it? I mean, I've got the best car in the world because it's free to drive. And I'm going, that is impressive. That I absolutely think that's astonishing. I think so. And every time I charge it up, I put 14 quid or something in my sort of I don't know, petrol fund. Why not? And I've done that ever since I've had electric cars. And I also save every time I do a journey over 3 mile, I put £1. They're good. They are good. No, you need a Hilux because you wanted a truck because you obviously do, I don't know, moving stuff around. A Micra wouldn't be any good for you. But what I'm saying, if you went and bought a Nissan Micra, Honda Jazz, something like that, a clean car, the only thing is everything at some point has to die. Everything. It don't matter how much you look after it, has to die because you can't buy the parts in the end. That's the trouble with cars. Once they get to say 20-year-old, you stand a real. But something like a Micra, how many millions of Micras are there? How many millions of Fiestas are there? So you could probably still get a second-hand, I don't know, inlet valve. I don't know what you call it. I don't know, some battery tray or a headlight or something because there's millions of them out there. But it depends on what you want. You do on the sawmill. Don't do that, mate. Oh, listen to this. My mate, years and years ago, his brother was a carpenter. And you've obviously used planers. Listen to this. It was dusty. He's gone like that, hasn't he? And it's on. Took the top of his fingers off. Like that. I don't know how. It probably didn't go like that, did it? It weren't a saw. I can imagine that. And you see. But you've all done it, mate. I used to, when I used to do welding, what you do is you think, this is the welding gun. So what you do, you strike it up and you think you're not going to get arc eye. Do you know what? That is nasty. In the night, you're like, you feel like you're crying. It feels like someone's chucked sand in your eyes. And you do it. You've done it. If you tell me you ain't done it, I'll say you're a liar. You're a liar. Everybody does it, mate. You know what? Spit and polish your purple waxing. What? Well, it depends on what you're spit and polishing. I don't know. Wax. No, what I mean, wax. Wax is like an invisible coat over the paintwork, isn't it? Really. I tell you what. We used to do cars, and like so many. They're shit. Cars are so thin, aren't they? I remember this bloke come and said us a welder's company, and I welded a tin can onto a bit of a RSJ, and I said, well, we'll tell if I'm any good. Let's fill it up with water. It was empty. It was like a tube. So I said, I'll tell you what, let me weld it on and fill it up with water. And he filled it up with water, and he said, oh, can I keep that? I said, yeah, if you want. Well, you can tell everyone you've done it. That was a MIG welder. And just don't weld cars now. There's no money in that, is there? You imagine the old cars. If the old cars were now, and the reason they're not like that now is because the emissions, you know that. That's why cars, when you look under the bonnet, look like there's been a sort of, I don't know, you've gone into some electrical shop and all these valves and wires and pipes, it's all under the bonnet. It's just shit. They're not shit, they're very clean. And years ago, I'm sure if you sat in a garage with it on, you would have been quite unwell. And neighbour up the road, his wife come down, oh, help, can you help? Screaming out, oh, what's up? oh, Bob's, he's in the garage and the car's going, and I'm thinking he's under the car. He was under the car, but what it is, he'd left the car going. It's an old classic car, and obviously didn't vent the garage properly, and he's out on the count. Stunk, gone in there. Me and my brother went in there and dragged him out, got him out. I thought he was dead. I thought, fuck, he's dead. Shit, what do you do with someone who's dead? I don't know, I suppose she's been ringing the cover up, didn't you? Anyway, and she's hysterical. I'm thinking, shut up, you ain't helping him, are you? Anyway, start screaming, go outside and scream, go down the road and start screaming. We're here now. Anyway, they turn up, right, okay. I think I went in and turned the car off. Oh, it stunk though. But that's the trouble with the old cars, isn't it? But they ain't like that now. Modern cars are quite clean, which is good, but that's why you've got all the problems with your cars now. You've got all the shit with your cars because, rightly so, I want clean air in my lungs. So that's a good thing. I think modern cars are good. I know you lot whinge about electric cars. You're right, but how do you want the air? And don't give me the bullshit when I ain't doing it in China. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If you're worried about China, that's like saying, well, I'm going to worry about something I've got no control over, isn't it? Already, if you don't worry about China, that's unfair. Let's let's pollute more. Let's chuck some more plastic in the ocean. Let's just tip those. When you change your engine oil, don't dispose of it responsibly. Chuck it on the grass. Go near a river, chuck it in a river. That's what you need to do, all right? Chuck it down your bog. So, or do you think it's best we don't do that? I think so, but you decide what you think is the right thing for you, innit? On that note, I'm going to go because I've got to go to work and do some work. Unlike you lot, still a fraud and Ryan. Bloody you going back there, mate. They always used to rot around the wheel arches and seals and things like that. There was always going for an MOT. There was always like bloody welding, floor pans, seals. I don't know how many seals I put on cars. Never seen a rusty car now. Don't remember the last rusty car I've seen. Right, see you later.